Wow, welcome back to the Little Red Ninja Allotment channel. I hope everyone is well and keeping warm. As you can see, I've just come over to the allotment just to check on a few things, as I can't do any jobs because the ground is frozen solid. So the jobs that I was going to do, I can't really do, because I'll be doing more damage than good, really. But just have a quick look at. We have had some snow, not meters and meters of the stuff, just a light covering on certain areas, like here on my wood chip path, which is alright. It keeps it solid. Well, it keeps it frozen, I should say. I can't do anything with that because it's not practical when it is frozen solid. Got a fire going just to keep warm while I'm over here a short while. And yeah, as you can see, everything is frozen solid. So it'd be totally pointless me doing anything today in today's video. But I do have a few jobs to do to sort out what I'm sowing end of the month, and also what I am going to sow this month as well as check on my buckets, which are down at the bottom of the plot. But yeah, need to warm up my hands before I show you the buckets. So be right back, as quick as a flash. Right, here's the buckets, and I have checked, and there's not much snow, but that is not ice, that is snow. A bit more in that one, and in that one there, that one there. What's that one like? Oh, that's alright, and that's alright. But the reason I've done this is because if it does snow, and it doesn't snow here very often, I like to collect the snow and melt it down, because it has a few very good properties. Not ice, actual snow. So I've just got to top up the fire, and I'll be right back, and I'll tell you all about it before we go back to the little den to show you what I'm sowing and gonna sow this month. So be right back. Right then, with snow, there are a couple of things you can use it for, mainly for your houseplants. If any of you have got houseplants, snow water, when it has melted down, you don't use it like it is now. You wait until it's watered down at room temperature, and you can use it with your houseplants. And it's got nitric oxide in the snow, which is kind of a natural fertilizer in the snow. So that's beneficial, most definitely, for your houseplants. But you could also use it for new seeds, any new seeds to be precise, because it aids with germination. And I've done it many years ago, the last time we had snow, and my seeds came up very quickly. But it also helps with root development. It actually makes the roots slightly bigger than if you did it with just ordinary rainwater. It's very similar to cold water swimming, because that aids with your circulation, and I guess it's the same way. But there's also another couple of things that are good good with snow water is it makes your plants kind of like disease resistant, and it also helps tolerate drought, which is quite weird really, considering snow comes in the winter and we get mainly drought in the summertime. But that's also very good as well. But there's also another thing as well that is good with this stuff. Also speeds up the growth of your houseplants if they have flowers. So you get flowers earlier in the season. So I have done this quite a few times, but only when it has snowed and I'm able to get my hands on snow. And that's a really good thing, well, I think, and it does help with my seeds. So what I will do with this stuff, I will gather it all up into one bucket, namely that one there, and just keep it here just in case we get any more snow. And then I'll take it back to the little den and just let it defrost, and then put it in a container that I use just predominantly for snow. I don't put anything else in it, I just put snow water in it, so I know it's not contaminated. And this stuff works like rocket fuel, especially if you get a lot. And if you're in America and Canada, or even up in Scotland, get yourself plenty of buckets of the white stuff, and it will help with your houseplants and your germination of your new seeds for the new season. So this is a Brucey bonus, but I'm getting rather cold here. Going to finish off my coffee that I've brought over with me, that little ninja made for me, very kind, and I'll see you back at the den to show you what I'm going to be sowing in December, early January. And there's quite a lot I think I can sow. I did them last year and I'm doing them again, and I'm actually doing a few more as well. But let's crack on and get back to the den. So I'll see you right back there. Oh dear, dear, my toes are getting cold. Ooh, see you right back there. Now, I've made it back to the den. It's relatively warm in here, which is better than outside. I can tell you that. I've got my coffee, which is nice and hot. Little Ninja is in a bit of a foul mood because he doesn't like the cold, but we'll leave him there for the moment. But let's crack on with the rest of the video. And in these two containers here, and also on the top, is what I normally sow this time of the year. Not every single one, but I do like to chop and change most years, but predominantly I will be sowing salad, spinach, some more parsley and a few other bits. But the ones that I will be sowing this week I will get out and put to one side and show you in a minute. But also I've got some garlic here, and this is homegrown garlic. This is not shop bought garlic, this is homegrown, and this is garlic that I've got spare that you can still sow now. Even though the ground is solid, you can still sow it now. Not in the ground, in some seed trays. And that's what I normally do if I think I want, and I think I will get, a good crop. So I do the normal in October, sow some in the ground which you've seen in my previous videos, are pretty good. But around this time, around Christmas and the New Year, I put them into the seed trays, and just to get the actual garlic growing, because the majority of the time it needs a good lot of roots, and these are perfect for garlic. So let's crack on with showing you the seeds that I'm going to be sowing in this week, and let's crack on. Here we go. This is a little selection that I'm going to be sowing this week, and if you can see there, most of them are salad leaves. And don't worry, I know salad leaves can be a summer crop, but you can also grow them right now, and they don't mind the cold, short days, but you need to make sure they start off. So I'll be using my heat lamp just to get them going this week, and probably in my next video I'll show you my heat lamp. It's all homemade. It's not a big lights like really industrial sized lights, but it's just a heat lamp mainly for a pet lizard. But I don't have a pet lizard, I have plants to grow. But let's take you through what I will be growing, and always a good one to grow now. This in this time of the year is radish, and I will be putting them in those as well as the garlic, and they form pretty fast, so you can get a fresh supply of radish within a month if you keep the temperature around 15 degrees. Spring onions, they're for the allotment. Onions are for the allotment, which is another Elsa Craig, and they are perfect to sow right now, and you'll have them in the summertime. Obviously the garlic, as well as a elephant garlic clove, which I'm gonna do as well. I mainly do the small garlic, which is the stronger flavour, but I'm also going to do the elephant garlic as well. And when I do plant them, I'll plant them all these things that I'm sowing this week. I will be not in the ground, well, in the ground, but in the polytunnel, just to protect it even more. They'll happily grow in the polytunnel, but hopefully won't get attacked by local wildlife. And the salad leaves that I'm going to be doing are a speedy mix, which are very quick, perpetual spinach as well. I know it's slightly earlier in the season, but I like to get ahead of the game, especially with spinach. I've got crispy lettuce leaves. They're always a firm favourite with me because they taste really nice. Basil always goes down well with Little Ninja. Obviously cut and come again variety, Valmaine, even an aubergine, or as my American cousins would say, eggplant, I believe. And also, just to have a look, just to make sure that they're all in date, and yes, they are all in date. You can still sow them even if they're out of date, because Mother Nature has a canny way of growing. So that is what I'm sowing this week. So if you quite liked the video, please do smash that like button and the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. But I better crack on with my coffee before it goes cold. And little ninja's happy because I've talked about planting stuff. So in the meantime, stay safe, keep planning in what you're going to grow this year coming, and I'll see you in the next video. In the next video, it'll probably be a little bit of a break as we're over the festive season. So next week I might not have a video. I might, but I might not. But until then, look after yourself, take care of your family and friends, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.